Hi, here we are again. So yesterday, one of my good girlfriends who has a daughter in dance gave me a call and said she was in a panic, needed pants, hem for tomorrow for a dance costume. Don't be afraid. I know that you guys hear dance costume and you think, ugh, lycra, sport knit. What am I going to do with that? No, thank you. But I'm not afraid. Why am I not afraid? I have an Amber 600, so it is a self-threading, air threading cover stitch machine. What is a cover stitch? Well, a cover stitch is great for knits. It's going to give that appearance like we do in ready wear. If you have a pair of yoga pants and it has a hem on it where it's 2 lines of stitches on the right side of the fabric, and on the back side it looks like a zigzag or a funny serge seam, that's a cover stitch. So I can replicate that with this machine. And then Viking came out with this cool cover stitch hemmer attachment. So what that's going to do, in the past when you did a cover stitch, since it has to be done from the right side and your hem is on the underneath, you weren't always sure if you were catching the edge of that hem, which is what we want to do. We want to kind of encase that hem in stitches so it stays nice, stays up, and doesn't fray. So with this, it's a 1-inch hemmer. That kind of variable is taken out of the equation for me. As long as I've prepared my piece, I've shortened these, cut them off to within 1 inch. So my 1-inch hem is folded up, and I've just given them a pin. Maybe hard to see because they're black on black, but you can see I've pinned up 1 inch of fabric there. And now I'm going to just load the fabric in my machine. I have it threaded for a cover stitch. And I'm just gonna slide this fabric under. Ooh, I forgot to put, I have a knee lift with this machine, so that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna slide this underneath so that my hem is on the edge, just like that. So now, if I get this in position, oh, you know what? I can take this out. So I have a free arm with this one, so that's fabulous. I can lay it right in the machine like this. I put my attachment on and lined it up so that the edge of my fabric, my raw edge underneath, is going to go right there along that edge. These 2 needles are going to sew together, and the looper thread's going to go between the 2. And the attachment is going to make it easy for me to keep in line and keep that hem consistent. So here we go. I'm going to let it go down. And now I have a line here, and it's just set up like that. So let her rip, right? Oop, forgot my pin. So there we are, and there's the back of my piece. I can trim that off if I need to, but there's my beautiful hem, and it's perfect. I'm going to keep pulling pins here. I have my machine set for a light stretch because I want that to stay consistent and beautiful, just like that. I'm just going to keep going all the way around. And now I have to take my hem out of the curlicue bit here. And now I'm not going to run them over like you often do with serged parts where we overlap. We're just going to bring them together, and then I'm going to raise my foot, and I'm going to drag those. I'm going to raise my needles up. I'm going to reach in, and I'm going to grab those needle threads so that it's a loop, and I can cut those. And by doing that, it's going to lock my stitch in so it doesn't unravel. Then I can take this off to the back and cut. And that's all there is to it. I have a beautiful hem. It looks beautiful underneath and on top. And she's going to have a great dance day. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. This makes a lovely attachment, really gives me a nice guide to go by. And this is just about the most difficult fabric I think that most people have to deal with. If I were using something like hemming maybe regular pants, this might even help more. If this is a little slippery, and it really helped me keep things in line. So I guess I'm really going to recommend this. It's a nice product, very easy to use. The directions are inside. It just has 4 little screws to attach it to your machine here. So I'm going to grab this. I can pull these off. I could adjust the width for my guide, and then I can pull this off. And then I have 2 more screws that fit into the machine itself to attach this plate. And then I can take those off when I'm done doing my hem. So I guess that's all I have to say about that. So good luck, guys, and your scary knits. Keep stitching.